Hey, it's Ben. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I will be going over the latest update from Amazon regarding low content books. I will be discussing the topics that you see here, which hopefully will clear up any of your concerns. A lot of people were expecting big changes that would restrict the amount of money they can earn. So now Amazon have confirmed these changes, we can see if they will affect you. Okay, so let's dive into it. So firstly, Amazon will no longer provide free ISBNs for low content books like they have in the past. Now, before Amazon confirmed this, a lot of people were unsure what defines a low content book in Amazon's eyes. But they have now clarified this with this little explanation that I will read out for you. Okay, here's what Amazon have to say about low content books. A low content book has minimal or no content on the interior pages. These pages are generally repetitive and designed to be filled in by the user. Common examples include notebooks, planners, journals, and other similar works. This does not typically include activity, puzzle books, or coloring books, as they generally do not feature repetitive content on each page. Low content books are not required to have an ISBN and are not eligible for a free KDP ISBN. When you create a low content book, you can either use your own ISBN or publish without an ISBN. So basically anything that has the same pages repeated often will be classed as a low content book. Here are some book examples that will have repetitive pages, and that would include lined notebooks, journals, sketchbooks, composition notebooks, blank comic books, logbooks, blank recipe books, and blank handwriting books. Here are some other book examples that will still receive a free ISBN due to having unique pages. All colouring books, dot-to-dot books, maze puzzle books, children's story books, letter tracing books, and number tracing books, handwriting books, and basically any book that has unique pages. So these books are not considered to be low content anymore, and they have escaped the changes. Okay, what is an ISBN? ISBN stands for International Standard Book Number, and it's basically a unique number that is used to identify books. The benefits of having an ISBN is that it improves the likelihood your book will be found and purchased. This is because your book would be included in databases that booksellers and libraries use to source books. So you can purchase your own ISBNs to use on your low content books if you desire, but it is very costly and probably not worth it for 99% of authors. You can use a company called Bowker, which Amazon suggests, or you can do so through your local ISBN agency. And here is what you can expect to pay if you did want to purchase your own ISBNs through Bowker. As you can see, this is very expensive and probably makes little sense to most of us. So is this change going to negatively affect you? Well, does it really matter to us if libraries won't be able to find our low content books? No, because libraries wouldn't buy books that could only be used once anyway. ASINs will still be provided for your low content books, which is Amazon's standard identification number. Low content books that were published before this update won't be affected and will still have an ISBN. One way it will affect us is the new upload process. I'll take you over to the upload screen to show you what I mean. Okay, here we are at the upload screen, and I've just filled in some rough details here. So we're going to assume that this is a low content book we are creating. Okay, so now under categories, there is an option that you must select for low content books. And going back to the update from Amazon, they clearly say that if you do not select this box or select a different box, your book will be rejected. So don't try to be clever and think that you might be able to get away with it, because it's really not worth getting your account terminated over. Right, once you've selected the low content book option, you can go to next. And then here, most of you will select publish without an ISBN. And obviously, if you did decide to buy your own ISBNs, you would tick this box here and fill in the details. Okay, so that isn't too hard to deal with. Going back to the update from Amazon, they've just highlighted a few differences between using your own ISBN and publishing without an ISBN. Okay, so expanded distribution is not supported for low content books, regardless of the ISBN option you select. Now, this hasn't been available for a while for low content books anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Transparency codes are not available for low content books that are published without an ISBN. If you'd like to enable a transparency code for your low content book, you can buy your own ISBN from Bowker or through your local ISBN agency. Okay, so that's not a big deal either. The only change that I think is somewhat negative is that the look inside feature will not be available for low content books. This is a bit annoying, but it's not terrible. Most customers visit Amazon via the mobile phone app, but the look inside feature is not supported by the app. This means that we will only be missing out from users that visit Amazon via desktop, and that equates to about 30% of customers. This means we need to up our A+ content game to compensate in order to eliminate uncertainty around our book. What I mean by this is if a customer is unsure about what your book contains, they are less likely to purchase. So A+ content is an alternative way to showcase what your book is all about. You should have already been creating A+ content for your books because that does show for mobile users. So now that means we will have to dedicate more time to creating A+ content to go with our low content books. If you haven't uploaded any A+ content, now is the perfect time to start, and here is a little video on how I put together my A+ content. Why have Amazon decided to make these changes? Well, as you saw earlier, ISBNs are not cheap. Bowker charge $1,500 for 1,000 ISBNs. And even though I'm pretty sure Amazon have negotiated a serious bulk buy deal for their ISBNs, it is still an unwanted cost. Therefore, by excluding low content books from using their precious ISBNs, they won't need to purchase anywhere near as much, which will save them a considerable amount of money going forward. So because Amazon will be saving money by making this change, will they pass these savings on to us authors? Will they slightly decrease the printing costs? Will they increase the royalty rate? My guess is probably not. At the end of the day, they are a business. The economy is getting weaker by the day. Living costs are rising for most people, which means their customers have less excess money to spend with them. So they are preparing for this by saving money here and there. But I will keep an eye out for any price updates and I will let you know. But do not hold your breath. Okay, just to summarize, I don't think this change is that bad at all. I know a lot of people were expecting it to be a lot worse than it was. The only real loss is the look inside feature. But if it means that much to you, you are able to purchase your own ISBNs to get that feature back. I hope this video has cleared up a few things for you. I'm sure it won't be the last change that Amazon make to low content publishing. And I will pop the Amazon link in the description if you want to take a look for yourself. If you found this video valuable, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I drop a new video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.